I'm back with another vlog compiling a list of cafes, restaurants, and bars in Bangkok by area. Hidden in Onnut is WonderRoom BKK, a no-fuss spot for coffee lovers, serving a variety of beans in a serene garden setting. When I was there, they hosted an open-air winter market event with vintage goods, drinks, light bites, and live music. Pridi is another favorite of mine, the perfect spot in Khanong for remote working on weekdays or brunching on weekends. My favorites from this place has got to be the sourdough and ragu pasta. Nearby is Rintaro, a must-visit Japanese gelateria, serving up seasonal flavors using ingredients from local farmers, with my go-to orders being the black sesame mochi and milk gelato. Sao serves Thailand's distinct Isan food using ingredients from local farmers in that region, and pairs these dishes with natural wine in a classy, photogenic setting. Mediums is a stationery and art supply store in Ekkamai. Its interior aims to present the store as a blank canvas for all art lovers to fulfill, which explains its mostly all-white interior. The second floor also holds art classes and sells household goods. Wela is its minimalistic cafe on the first floor for you to enjoy coffee while walking around in the store. A short walk from Ekkamai BTS station is a newly opened cafe in Earth Ekkamai Community Mall, serving up croissants and a variety of other French pastries and cakes. As for how good it was, I'll just let the close-up shot of the croissant speak for itself. Le Space Cafe is located on the second floor of Back in Time 94's, a vintage furniture and vinyl player store. As you would expect, the cafe also gives off a mid-century vibe, with everything displayed in the store coming from the owner's personal collection. I recommend this place for those that are looking for a homey coffee stop to spend the afternoon at. Delices de Capoue serves sourdough pizza and wine, perfect for when you want something satisfying to eat for dinner. Fatboy Izakaya is a kitschy izakaya that serves modern Japanese fusion food, with all kinds of drinks ranging from highball, sake, beer, and shochu. Personally, the food wasn't my favorite aside from the chicken wings, but it's a fun spot for meeting and socializing with friends. Moving on to Thonglor, Bar Marco has a laid-back ambience, a floor-to-ceiling vinyl collection with a good choice of music. A place for those that want to get away from all the bustle in the area. Located on the third floor of Donkey Mall, Maison is a yoshoku restaurant serving the Japanese adaptation of Western cuisine. It's another favorite of mine I like to stop by whenever I'm around the area. Follow the neon signs into the building opposite and you'll end up at Untitled, a new and photogenic bar with the most aesthetic exterior. Rise Coffee Thonglor is a great cafe for those looking for good coffee and unique coffee creations to have with a selection of decadent pastries. Homeland is currently my go-to weekend brunch spot. It's a grocer and farm-to-table restaurant serving a range of indulgent dishes, using fresh produce sourced directly from local farmers and producers. It's a dynamic and cozy space that's perfect for working alone or sharing meals as a group. IRODORI is a teishoku restaurant serving hearty Japanese set meals that feels as if I'm having a meal in Japan. Another well-known spot my friends and I like going to is Kenji's Lab, a casual restaurant serving a variety of Japanese and fusion izakaya-style dishes to pair with drinks. Moving on to the nearby Sukhumvit 49, Num Num Pasta and Tapas is a place I've mentioned before in my previous vlog. They've now moved to a larger space to accommodate more customers, but their fresh pastas are still as good as ever. Located right opposite the restaurant is Gusion Coffee Project, another coffee stop with a very simple menu focused on quality beans. BONCI Sukhumvit is a pet-friendly cafe that's perfect for one of those cafe hopping weekends, serving a selection of unique coffee and non-coffee creations. They also have their signature photo automat on the second floor for you to take photos in. Glig is a spacious two-story cafe famous for their choux pastries and signature drink of a shot of espresso, chocolate or matcha poured over a creamy milk frappuccino. Unseen Wine Bar is a photogenic natural wine bar where you can draw on your wine glasses and has a vibe that reminds me of one of those wine bars I visited when I was in Korea. Nowadays, it has become very crowded, so I recommend making a booking beforehand. In Sukhumvit 31, Chenin is a restaurant and wine bar that serves a very creative and unique menu, combining a variety of flavors that the chef takes inspiration from during his travels. OFTR Bar is a classic dive bar run by the director of a famous Thai movie called One for the Road. The bar's interior is a recreation of the movie set, with cocktails that take inspiration from the movie characters. Bar Us serves clean cocktails packed with scents and flavors through a very unique concept inspired by course meals, where you'll find cocktails that taste like appetizers, main courses, through to desserts. Located a 5-minute walk from M Quartier shopping mall, Sarni Sukhumvit is yet another branch of the popular brunch spot I mentioned in my past vlogs. However, this one has a Japanese twist to its menu. Every time I'm there though, the sourdough and build your own breakfast option will always be a favorite of mine. Located in the walkway between Central Chidlom and Central Embassy, Pit Pit Bop is a place my friend was raving about because of its mangosteen salad, something I've tried for the first time and really liked. Next to River City is a small Chinese food stall specializing in dumplings and noodles. Their menu is very simple, with 2 different types of noodles and a few different fillings for the dumplings, both of which had a satisfyingly tender yet chewy texture. Mala Hot Pot is all the hype in Bangkok these days, and Panda Suki Mala is a place I like to stop by to satisfy my cravings for this. XXXYYY Coffee Project in Space is a photogenic cafe with an artsy interior and is a spacious spot to relax and work at. Heading over to Ari neighborhood, Kamsa Ari is an upscale Korean barbecue restaurant that's famous for its beef ribs and high-quality selection of meat. Because of its popularity, you'll most likely need to book this place in advance. Semolina, another spot for pasta lovers. As you can probably tell by its name, the restaurant specializes in fresh pasta made from semolina flour, served in combination with a variety of other rustic Italian dishes. I quickly stopped by the nearby Love Is Cafe and Bar for coffee. cafe transforms itself into a laid-back bar serving craft beer. Gumps is a small yet photogenic community mall, and opposite there stands Porcupine Cafe, a place I visited many years back. Revisiting this gem in Ari made me feel quite nostalgic, even if the interior has changed a little. It remains as cozy as ever. At night, the cafe turns into a bar called Lemon Date Night. I hope this list of cafes, restaurants, and bars give you a better idea of where to visit when in Bangkok.